What's going on, sports card collectors? It's Sunday. Welcome to another round of our Last Dance Fleer basketball box breaking. This is episode 4 of 5, going right along with the Last Dance. Tonight we've got episodes 7 and 8 on, so we're bringing you a few more packs to be opened up. So let's get started. For anybody that may be watching, if you're a mother, happy Mother's Day. 4, 6, let's go 7 packs, and then if we've got that calculated properly, we'll have 8 packs to finish up our last episode next Sunday, right along with the Last Dance episode. For those that have been watching it, hopefully you've been enjoying the documentary. Hope you've been enjoying our box break here as well. I found it interesting this past week here. They had interviewed Patrick Ewing, who played back in the 90s era there with Jordan, and he said he is not watching this documentary, and they had asked him why, and he said because he lived through it. He lived it. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So up first for our first pack. Again, I forget, we get so used to the other card packs nowadays. You only get like 4, 5, 6 cards in them, and then we've got 15 cards inside here. Rodney McRae. Ben Rice. There's a Steve Kerr. Jerome Kersey. Hey, we got a Magic Johnson. Probably sleeve that up. Craig Hodges. Kevin Johnson. We'll bring that out here a little bit better. Johnny Newman. Let's see if we can get something different here with it there. Vinnie Johnson. Ooh, there's a Fleer's All-Star Magic Johnson. Jaminski, Mike Sanders. There's Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale went on Bleacher Report here recently and made a statement and said all that the Michael Jordan and the Bulls team did was complain. That's why Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons didn't like him. Robert Hansen. And hey, there's an Akeem Olajuwon.
Different opening these packs. These ones are so dull.
Yeah.
Compared to Mosaics the other day.
Oh, yeah, the Mosaics with all the shine and glitter. Definitely.
These are just polar opposites.
Yep. It was funny. I was watching a video talking about growing up as a kid. And this guy has been around. Well, I say been around. He started collecting sports cards just before he went to college. So he's been collecting now for about 4 or 5 years, and it took him 2 years to really get things going. He's now made $1 million selling sports cards, but he had somebody come to him that was interested in showing him his baseball collection, and he's like, your baseball collection from back then is worth nothing because it was so saturated. There was just so many of the same card out there, where nowadays you have these limited number of productions. So I could feel that guy's pain, because that's where I was here quite a few years ago when I thought, man, I got all these great cards. They're not worth a thing now. So Danny Ainge, you got Sherman Douglas, Brad Doherty, Glide to Glide. He's a Hall of Famer. We'll get him sleeved up. Why not? BJ Armstrong again. Tom Chambers, Maurice Cheeks. Mark Aguirre, the Nasty Pistons, Ron Anderson, Vern Fleming. Oh, there's a Larry Bird. Get that done up. And Thurl Bailey. So moving along, we've 2 packs down. We've got 5 more to go, and let's keep going. We do want to thank everyone that has subscribed to our channel. That's followed us on Instagram. We encourage you to continue to follow us, even hit the bell so you're alerted when we have any more videos that post up. Maybe encourage others that you're following or your friends to follow us as well. And like I said, we look to do the same back to those that are also trying to do the same thing as us. Rick Mahorn, Mitchell Wiggins, Kevin Willis. There we go. A little bit better. Tom Hammonds. Danny Manning, Sarunas Marciulionis, Otis Smith, Dennis Hobson, Armin Gillum, Sean Kemp. Get him sleeved up. Sean Elliott. Actually, truth be told, back in the day, even though I'm a Lakers fan, Sean Elliott for a while was my favorite player. I had a jersey of his with the Spurs that I used to play in all the time. And it's kind of, he ended up getting sick, if I remember correctly. He got sick or something, diagnosed with cancer or something like that. So, but it was a shame. I thought he was a decent player back in the day. Okay, on to the next one. Scott Brooks. Reggie Miller, who Jordan says he hated playing against because he was always a pain. We'll get him sleeved up. And let's see, we got Moses Malone. I just picked up his rookie card, actually. If you've watched my previous videos, I had him up in that.
The brick.
Yeah, the brick 4 screws holder there. Really thick. Nate McMillan, Kenny Walker, John Sally, Herb Williams, Rick Smits, and not John Paxson, but Jim Paxson. Okay. 3 more. Let's see what we got here.
Still no Michael Jordan.
No Michael Jordans. That's kind of been the way our box breaks have gone, though, lately. It's funny. It's actually funny, too, for those of you that follow PSA Collector. We're big followers of PSA Collector. He was posting that he likes to do his low-hanging fruit, and he showed a box of, I believe it's 92 Archives basketball. So it shows the 98 to 91. I recently just got that box in the beginning of the week, and now he's just did a video of low-hanging fruit. He got one of those also. So we'll definitely be doing that box break here probably this upcoming week on that. Looking forward to that because it's putting the baseball year style cards but with the basketball players. So for those of you that are baseball fans, you'll have to tune into that video because it's the basketball player rookie cards put on those years baseball cards. So if you had 85 tops or 86, that's what they look like. So it kind of brings that old familiar baseball style, but into basketball. And hopefully you guys don't mind that I've been going through the pile, not calling out the names as I talk. But we haven't really had anything big on that pack at all. That was actually probably a really dud pack. All right, 2 left. Okay. Dale Ellis, Tyrone Corbin, Alex English, Terry Cummings, Ricky Pierce, Brad Davis, Purvis Ellison, Grant Long, Danny Ferry, Byron Irving, AC Green, Horace Grant, Eddie Johnson, Mark Jackson, and James Edwards. Okay, last pack for tonight. Mike Sanders, Kevin McHale, Robert Hansen. Hey, we got another Akeem Olajuwon. Good old Spud Webb, Wendell Eccles, Winston Garland. There's Tim Hardaway. Be his sophomore card. Sam Bowie, Rex Chapman, Michael Cage, Tony Campbell, Walter Davis, and Frank Brakowski. So that's 7 packs down. And maybe there's a reason why you don't get 15 cards in a pack anymore, because if you can see, I mean, I know there's probably some in here that back in the day you might have pulled out, but there's a pretty good difference between the piles here. But Akeem Olajuwon, Irvin Johnson, Moses Malone, Reggie Miller, Sean Kemp, Larry Bird, Clyde the Glide, another Akeem Olajuwon, and then a Magic Johnson, Irvin Johnson All-Stars. Did I call out the other Magic Johnson card?
I think so. I think that's it.
Oh, there it is right there. Yep. Okay. So once again, we do appreciate you taking the time to spend with us. Once again, this is episode 4 of 5 to go along with episodes 7 and 8 tonight of The Last Dance. If you haven't done so already, please give us a follow on Instagram. We encourage you to please subscribe to us on YouTube. And we do thank those that have already subscribed. And as always, have a good night. Stay safe.